Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I'm going to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh. Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. I would like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and that's for teaching this truth. And as always, much peace, love, and salutation to the elect, beginning with the 144,000, all the way down to the large multitude that believes in who the Lord will deliver in these last days. To you all, I say Shalom. All right, I'm the brother Tazamah from the Great Millstone Dallas camp, coming back today with another lesson, and Lord willing, this lesson today will be edifying and to the point. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to go into a lesson based on what you see here on the screen. This is Elder Yashawamba, his page Remnant Save 144. Of course, as you all know, subscribe to be edified. But I wanted to do a response video, okay, in response to, you know, so-called Elder Qanath of F.O.P.E, which F.O.P.E is an acronym that means For Our People Edification. And this dude, okay, this guy, okay, came on the scene, left, all right, came back on the scene with a Negro and flipped the doctrine with a Negro only doctrine, you know, and all kinds of madness and bullshit, all right, that this dude came with, all right, and now he's saying that he's going to be leaving again, all right, he's going to stop doing videos. You know, he just feels as if he needs to take a break or whatever the case may be. Now, the scripture said, now he quoted the scripture, he that endureth unto the end, you know, the same shall be saved. But what does endure mean, though? The word endure means to make hard. Okay, the scripture says, let your light so shine before men. Now, you taking another hiatus, this goes forth to show that you're not a man of the Lord, man. Now, we already understood and knew that this guy was going off and bugging out. You know, but Yahweh Bashem Shai is using this guy as an example because remember the scripture says that the deceived and the deceiver are his. Okay, the deceived and the deceiver belong to Yahweh Bashem Shai. And this dude, Qanath, was just set up to deceive the masses and just flee as a hireling would do. Okay, and you know, beginning with the apostles and the bishops and the elders on down, okay, we've seen individuals come and go. Come in with a wayward doctrine, or that was once a part of Great Millstone or whatever. Do some wayward shit, okay, like this, like I said, F.O.P.E teaches a Negro only doctrine, and other madness, man. But now here it is, and now he needs to quote unquote take a break. Let's listen.
Shalom. Boy.
Shalom. What's up?
Most I bless. Hey, I'm not going to be long. You know, I told one of my brothers that originally started this group with me. He has to work overtime. I told him I'm going to stay late. So I made it. Depends how this go. You know,
Salaki, I believe I had the speed on 1.5. So let me turn it down to normal. My bad.
I don't want to sound sad, but you know, I do feel kind of sad because it's not the end of my life. You know what I mean? But this is my last show. You know, the scripture say endure to the scripture say let me finish up. The scripture say endure to the end, and that's what we are commanded to do. You know, and that's what I'm going to do. You know, and I will explain later. You know, some things, but I just want to give honor to, you know, all the brothers and sisters that I've dealt with in this walk. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, you know, but I just want to be coming on this new chapter in my life, things that I have to do for me and my family. You know,
and the scriptures tell you, you know, you gotta hate your life, man. As a matter of fact, hateth. Father, excuse me, hateth, boy, just bear with me, Salakia. Because he mentioned his family, and we all got families, man. We all got things that we got to do, or, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, we all got things that we got going on in our lives, man. You know, but this is exactly what Yahweh Shah mentioned, man. Okay. This is John. This isn't the one I want, but I'll go ahead and grab this one. This is John chapter 12, verse 25. It says, and this is Yahweh Shah speaking. He says, "He that loveth his life shall lose it." You see, and he's taking his life precedence over the main mission, because you really don't have no life here, man. Okay, you really don't have no life here in Babylon the Great. So you know, you mentioning, you know, I got things I got to do, and you know, my family, this, that, and the third, blah blah blah. You know, I got things I got to take care of, and I just got to fall back and take a break for a little while. You're taking you're taking your quote unquote your life over the mission, over the real work, man. Okay, you've already been shown that you're a rusty plow. And what did Yahushua say? Luke 9:62. He that putteth his hand into the plow and looketh back is not fit for the kingdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And you showing forth that you're not fit double fold, man. Okay, and here it is, like Elder Yashawama mentioned. Here it is, the Passover getting ready to come up. Okay, you done taught all these lies. Okay, and now what's the hireling doing? The hireling's going to flee, because here it is. Look at what's going on here in 2024, man. Look at what's happening. Okay, Esau's getting ready to come down with great wrath. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is getting ready to bring forth judgment, and he's going to begin at the house of the Most High. You see, all you guys that came forth and just started teaching all these lies, man, you think that you're really going to just go forth unpunished? That Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua ain't going to deal with you? You done scattered. Hey, man, I'm going to get that scripture here in a minute. Let's read this again. And I believe Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua provided me with the precept I wanted. I think it's in Matthew 10. It says, he that loveth his life shall lose it. Okay, if you love your life, you're going to lose your life, man. Okay, it says, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal, because your family really ain't your family that you have in this side really is not your family, man. Your true family is those that are doing the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. But like I said, this dude was already pushing a bugged out doctrine anyway, teaching all kinds of lies, you know. And then the other cat on the, you know, and all kinds of wickedness is going on amongst that congregation, man. People condoning adultery. You know, I think the guy's name is Shasham, if I'm not mistaken, man. And the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua gonna destroy your wicked ass, man. A lot of you niggas is wicked, man. You know, and it's our job to call these things out. But you have other camps that do these unity camps with F.O.P.E and things of that nature. Now look, your quote unquote your elder has to take a break. You see, nothing more than just a hireling, man. This is Matthew chapter 10. I believe, like I said, I believe it's Matthew chapter 10. I believe it's Matthew 10. Let's see. Here we go. Yep, here we go. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 37. It says, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Now let's go back and listen to what this dude said. Let's rewind it about 10 seconds to see what this guy said.
Doing, you know, but I just want to be coming on this new chapter in my life, things that I have to do for me and my family. You know, but I still be teaching the word out here.
Hey, shalom to everybody.
I still, you know, I things I gotta do, but you know, I'm still gonna be teaching the word. But you know, I just gotta fall back. Hey, does not the scripture say you a quote unquote elder, right? Does not the scripture say make full proof of thy ministry? Does not the scripture say thine? And I'm quoting all the scriptures because I'm driving right now, and you can, you know, you can look it up yourself. Isaiah the 30th chapter. I'm sorry. Yeah, Isaiah 30th chapter. It says what? Thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Because y'all don't go out on the highways and byways. So what you going to do? You're going to be teaching people when you go to the grocery store or when you go to CVS or whatever the case may be? You know, I just got to take care of my family. Rusty Plow point 2.0. Okay? Matthew chapter 10 verse 37. It says, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Okay, you're not worthy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So what's the Lord going to do when he returns? I never knew you. Depart from me, thou that work iniquity, man. I never knew you. You truly believe that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua gonna come back and say, well done, thou good and faithful servant? And you taking you quote unquote, you just gotta take a break. I gotta take a brief intermission. I just gotta, you know, I gotta get my head straight. I gotta figure things out for me. Okay? It says, and he that taketh not his cross, and what is taking up your cross mean? Okay, taking up your cross is taking up the burdens of this world, man. You gotta bear it, man. Yahweh Shai had to bear his cross, so you gotta bear your cross too, regardless of what the hell you got going on in your life, man. To hell with your life. To hell with my life, man. This ministry comes first regardless. It comes before your family. It comes before your kids. It comes before your wife. It comes before your job. Because this is the true worth. It comes before the things that you got going on in this world. You see? And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. You see that? You're not worthy of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because you don't want to take up your cross, man. It's becoming too heavy. And ultimately, at the end of the day, you wasn't no real teacher anyways, man. Okay? You was a false prophet that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai set up to deceive the masses, and for you now your job is done. And now you're just gonna flee. Hey, does not the scripture say, let's get it? Smite the shepherd and the sheep shall scatter? What's that? Zechariah the 12th or 9th chapter? Let's see. Zechariah 13. All right, let's get that. Zechariah 13 and verse 7. All right, it says, awake, O sword, against my shepherd and against the man that is my fellow, saith Yahweh. Smite the shepherd and the sheep shall be scattered. Okay, now, just to qualify this prophecy was fulfilled. Okay, this prophecy was fulfilled whenever Yahweh Shai was on the scene with the apostles. Whenever Yahweh Shai got hemmed up, okay, and the rest of the disciples fled and Peter followed from afar. This was fulfilled. But you can also use the scripture, okay, in the guise of these false prophets, man. You see, because when the shepherd scattered, when the shepherd smited, when the shepherd is smitten, what's the sheep gonna do? The sheep is just gonna be wandering out there. You see? So let's read it again. It says, awake, O sword, against my shepherd and against the man that is my fellow, saith Yahweh of hosts. Smite the shepherd and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn mine hand upon the little ones. You see that? And that's exactly what's going to happen, man. Your whole little clique, F.O.P.E and all this other kind of, foreign people edification, they just going to fizzle out into the wayside, and eventually they just going to fall off, and you ain't going to see nothing about them no more, man. You being the so-called elder, now look, now you gotta take a break, Let's get scattereth abroad. I know I spelled abroad wrong. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 12, verse 30. It says, he that is not with me is against me. Okay, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. You see, now you scattering the flock. And this is a prime example of being a hireling. Okay, a hireling is somebody that's just hired to do something for the time being, but they're really just doing it ultimately for money, and that's it. They don't really have no genuine affection for the flock. They don't have a genuine affection for taking care of the sheep. You see? And there's plenty of examples of individuals that's done this. Our apostles, beginning with our apostles and elders, they've seen men that particular elders of theirs that they seen come up, leave. We've seen particular people that just was on the scene and just left, started scoffing, wherever the case may be. Now they gone. They renounced the name. They renounced the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai eventually. And then the miracles don't exist. All these different things that they teach, and then they just fizzle off into the wayside. And you got a whole congregation of people just following you. Then you just, all right, yo, I gotta go, bye. And then you bye. And you don't think that you're gonna be judged for that? Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. All right, this is what's that? Ezekiel? Is it Ezekiel 34? Right, Ezekiel 34:1, it says, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh unto the shepherds, Woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. You see that? And you feeding yourselves, man. You take it, and how do you feed yourself? You feed yourself by filthy lucre's sake. You feed yourself by teaching these doctrines that are wayward doctrines, and you get the congregation to pay you money. You know, you get the likes of men, and your hair gets all blown up. But you really don't care for the flock. It says, should not the shepherds feed the flocks? And is that not what Yahushua said to the Apostle Peter in John the 21st chapter? He said, if you, I think it's John 21:16, John 20 or John 21, one of those two. You know, the Lord said, he said, Peter, lovest thou me? If you love me, feed my sheep and feed my lambs, man. Not feed yourself, because the sheep, the flock don't belong to you anyway. The flock belongs to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. They really, you know, Yahushai. He's the chief shepherd. Okay? All right, it says ye eat the fat, and ye clothe you with the wool, and the fat of the sacrifices was specifically supposed to be for the Lord, man. That's what was supposed to be sacrificed unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But he's like, man, look, you eat the fat. You know, you eat the fat, and ye clothe you with the wool. Okay, ye kill them that are fed. You see, you pretty much just taking the flock, and you just using the flock, man. It says, but ye feed not the flock. Okay, it says, excuse me, verse 4. The disease have ye not strengthened, neither have ye healed that which was sick. And our people are sick. Our people need help. Yeah, the scripture says Yahushua looked on the people, and he had compassion, because they were as a people. They was as a sheep without a shepherd, man. You know, the sheep is diseased, and you got to know the state of your flocks. But here it is, now the shepherd dipping off. The shepherd got to go. The shepherd got to go do something, and now the flock is just out there in the wilderness without a shepherd. Without a shepherd. What do you think gonna happen to the sheep, man? In real life, the sheep will get devoured. The sheep will get devoured at that point, man, by all kinds of beasts. And whose blood will be on your hands at that point? It will be the blood will be on your hands, man. It says, neither have ye healed that which was sick, neither have ye bound up that which was broken. And what binds you up? What binds you up is this knowledge, man. Okay? All kinds of putrefying sores and wounds is on our people, man. But this word is an ointment that heals you. You see, but you trying to use it for yourself. Neither have ye bound up that which was broken, neither have ye brought again that which was driven away. And now you furthering the scattering, man. Okay? It says, neither have ye sought that which was lost, but with force and with cruelty have ye ruled over them. You see? With force and with cruelty, man. You pretty much being a tyrant. And like I said, all kinds of wickedness goes on over there at that church within F.O.P.E, the so-called church at F.O.P.E. All kinds of wickedness takes place over there, man. Like I said, Shawsham, if I'm saying his name correctly, he literally condoned adultery on camera. You know, I play with that thing in that Hellcat. I play with that thing in that Hellcat. That madness, man. You know? And like I said, man, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to deal with you. He going to deal with you dudes, man. He going to deal with you dudes, man. You see? It says, and they were scattered because there was no shepherd. And they became meat to all the beasts of the field when they were scattered. You see that? And like I said, whose blood is going to be, whose blood is going to, whose hands is the blood going to be on? It's going to be on your hands. He that putteth his hand to the plow and looketh back is not fit for the kingdom. Yahushua said, let the dead bury their dead. That's what Yahushua said. Okay? So at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, like I said, hey man, the scripture says, meddle not with them that are given to change, man. And he's already showed a pattern of taking his hand off the plow. He's already did it before. Did a hiatus, came back. You know, now he's this elder. You know, elder Qanath. Elder this, and we gonna change this to, you know, the 12. We gotta change up the 12 tribes. There it is again. The 12 tribes chart ain't right. The Negro only doctrine. You know? Like, come on, man. The rest of the 12 tribes in Africa. All this madness that you done taught, all these lies and false doctrines that you taught, Hey, but at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashem Al Shah is using you for an example. Hey, the scripture says that the blind leadeth the blind, and both shall fall into a ditch. Somebody had to be led into the ditch, and the Lord had to set up somebody to lead the blind. Yahweh Bashem Al Shah set your ass up to lead the flock down into the ditch, and now he's done with you. And Yahweh Bashem Al Shah is going to destroy this dude. That's all that I got, man. Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders, great millstone that taught us this truth, and that's for teaching this truth. And much peace, love, and salutation to the elect. Until next time, I say shalom.